court had asked me to do, and from there, all I can do is do what they told me to do.
Well, I understand. I know you're kind of...
And that's where I'm at.
Okay. Well, you're kind of on the periphery of this, and I understand, but I did want to, as a journalist, contact you and see, number one, to let you know, because I wasn't sure how much you knew about the background on this property, and number two, just to get your response, and you've given me that, and if you have anything that you care to add as you think about it, feel free to contact me. I guess you've got my number there, and
I do,
and I'd be glad to talk with you further.
And there would be nothing that I have said that you would need to publish.
And, that's for me to decide.
And I said, well, no, it's not, because I'm the one who's verbally saying it. And there's not anything that I have said or anything that you need to publish.
Well, I'll publish if I feel, that it needs to be done. If you care to make any...
You're so worried about someone else's rights, but then when it comes to my rights, you're not worried about mine?
What rights have you? I asked you, I told you who I am, and I asked you a few questions.
And I simply said what I needed to say, and I said at this point, you don't need to publish anything, is what I said.
Well, but you don't have that right to tell me what or not to publish. You don't have that right. I make that decision. You can tell me right off the bat that...
Have a good day, sir. You have a good day, sir, and I'll contact the attorneys now, okay?
Okay.
Can I get your email address so I can copy you in the email as well?
Yes, it's rschuler, RSHULER, 3156 @gmail.com. And just please understand, Amber, I feel for your position here. I'm not trying to get on your case. I do think it's important.
Actually, you did get on my case on that email, because it was like you were blaming me, because I read the blog, because it was brought to my attention by the husband or the ex-husband of the group. So I have read the blog, and I do know that you are attacking us, Realty South, and whoever you can attack. I do understand that completely.
Well, I'm printing information that's from right from the court file. I mean, you were listed as the agent. I mean, that's fact. And that's all I simply said. And, if you want to correct anything that's not accurate, I'm welcome to hear that. But it's not attacking you to write, a woman's about to lose her house. I consider that kind of important. And I think the Realty South is, the law is what's written. It's not what Sibley Reynolds says it is. Sibley Reynolds, I've got all sorts of information about him, and a judge who goes down there and throws people in prison for 5 months on a supposed debt that you just can't do that. And then you can't turn around and have a contract with the threat of the person going back to jail if she doesn't agree to it. That's just law school 101. You can't do that.
How do you think about her going back to jail, sir?
No, what I'm saying is she was in jail when this supposed agreement to sell her house was made. She was in prison clothes, and if she did not agree to sell her house, she was going back to jail. She was already in jail. And
I don't know anything about that. None of that. I don't know anything about that information.
Well, I understand, and part of what I'm doing today is to let you know, but also to get any reaction. I mean, you're a professional realtor. You're listed in the court document as the person the house is listed with. So,
I get response on that, because I was not a part of any of that. Her being in jail, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. How did the house wind up listed with you, Amber?
Court ordered.
Pardon me?
It was court ordered.
Okay, just court. Okay. And but like I said, I would encourage you to look back at what's beneath that court order, because it's unlawful, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to have your house taken from you unlawfully, and I wouldn't want it to be done to me, and I don't want it done to Miss Wyatt. And we've got a lot of problems. I live in Shelby County, and we've got a lot of problems in Shelby County, Jefferson County, Chilton County, apparently, Autauga, Elmore. I mean, we've got a lot of problems with court cases and with judges who don't do what the law says, and that's what
the judge. That has nothing to do with me, sir.
Well, I'm not sure a jury, if she winds up filing a civil lawsuit and you sell her house out from under her, and you've been notified as of this moment that it's unlawful, I don't know.
Notifying people at this time.
And, okay. But anyway, I appreciate getting a chance to visit with you, and you are free to contact me if you think of anything else you'd like to ask.
Definitely. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.